Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all, and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged. Some is not, and the fair accuse is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, okay? First, I want to say happy Saturday. Hope everybody has a wonderful day and stay safe, y'all. Now, let's get to this, y'all. If y'all think I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section. But what are the odds? Just think about this. Stop and, get everything out of your head and just think for 1 second. What are the odds of both hitters having ties to Jazz Prince on the night of his birthday? Y'all make that make sense. I want y'all to let that marinate for a minute, okay? Hitter number one, which they claim came there with Quavo, okay? And he was protecting Takeoff, all right? He was in the car with Jazz Prince. They were hanging all out in the 5th Ward, all kind of stuff that day. He was hanging with the birthday guy. Hitter number one that was with Quavo. All right, y'all? Now let's talk about hitter number two. Hitter number two, Lil' Cam, y'all. Got on the same exact outfit almost to a T as the birthday guy. He has on the same outfit. Y'all look in the middle of this picture right here. What are the odds of the second hitter of Takeoff with the same sweater almost as Jazz Prince, same color pants as Jazz Prince? Y'all, these are no coincidences, y'all. Even the little, look at the little, logo on Lil' Cam's shirt. It's even on the left side. It's on the left side, y'all. There was a reason for this. You mean to tell me that somebody that was in the car with Jazz Prince had a little black bag, okay? The one in the black with the hat on, okay, sitting in the back seat. He had a little black bag. You see it in the back seat of the car. Excuse me, y'all. You see it in the back seat of the car. What are the odds of him pointing a toy at Takeoff? And he was just hanging out with Jazz Prince earlier in the day. What are the odds of the other hitter pointing a toy at Takeoff and he has the same exact hoodie, almost the same exact clothes on, colors? Y'all make this make sense. Now, somebody just came in my comment section when I said, and I'm going to tell y'all, they send people to your page so that they can try to, manipulate people in the comment section and this and that to get y'all mind off of what's really going on. Somebody came in my comment section and was like, you don't know what you're talking about. That's his new clothing line. Who the hell want a fishing clothing line, y'all? That's in the industry. I'm just asking y'all. Fishing Tonight, that's his hat. Wonder where he got this idea from to get a fishing clothing line. Was it in the play already when Dolph was taken out? Now, I want y'all to think about something, okay? Before young Dolph was taken out, he got into it with Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy is connected to mob ties too, y'all. Are y'all paying attention to this pattern? Soulja Boy is connected to mob ties. Soulja Boy got on there, started teasing him. Teasing Dolph, telling all his business. that he wasn't independent and all of this stuff, right? And then the play gets set up and somebody with a fishing hat is hitting up through Makita's windows, y'all. Okay? Are you all paying attention to this pattern, y'all? And now he has a fishing clothing line and he just mysteriously wants to go fishing the night of his birthday. Are y'all serious? Are y'all really going to look over the fact that both hitters had some kind of, ties to the birthday guy? One hitter rode with him, riding around with him all day, half the day. The other hitter dressed just like him. Y'all don't see nothing wrong with this picture. Y'all don't know a setup when y'all see one. What are the odds of that? Both of these guys that were the hitters of Takeoff got something to do with Jazz Prince. And then people coming in the comment section telling me, you know, that's his clothing line. He's just pushing his product. Really? You decide to push your product on the night of Halloween, and all of a sudden, Takeoff gets taken out. And now they're pointing the fingers at each other, saying it still was an accident. Do y'all see how this is playing out? Do you all understand what is being put in your face right now? And what's trying to be covered? Now, I don't know if little Cam is gone or not, because I'm not in Houston. I wouldn't know. And, you know, the news people that I haven't heard the news people. If y'all heard the news people say little Cam has been taken out, let me know. Because for all we know, he could be alive and there could be a RICO abroad, y'all. I'm just saying. You know, I just did a video and I told y'all that Jay Prince just put out a serious subliminal message. 1 minute he was saying that, you know, they can't hide behind him. And I don't know why not, because these are your people. See, street associates need to understand one thing. This is the new right now. Your same guys that you're running around with, that you think gonna have your back, when shit hits the fan, and you all in you know, setting up somebody together and it hit the fan, they want you to take the fall by yourself. They don't want you to include everybody else that, you know, played a part in. They want you to take the fall by yourself. And in some incidents, a lot of people do. Because look at Young Dolph's situation. Okay? When you deal with street associates now, especially mob ties, this is how they look at things. They look at things as if you know, you take it as business and you get away with it, you know, you're in. You the man. Okay? But if you mess up and things go left, you know, it's a possibility that the people that sent you to do it, these are the people that's going to try to take you out. Because they don't know if you're going to be that missing link that's going to put everybody, the whole mob task, in jail. Did y'all just see what happened with Young Thug? And the whole, they getting life sentences over there, y'all. They're not playing with them. They took out the whole team. Can you imagine mob ties? The downfall of mob ties right now? If this young man is still alive and he lets the cats out the bags, no more 9 lives for them. They're gone if the truth really gets out that this was a setup. Do y'all understand what's taking place right now? Do y'all understand why people are saying it's about to hit the fan? This is why. This is why. Now, I don't know if he's gone or not. If he is gone, they're trying to clean things up. Like I said, it's a possibility he's gone. But at the same time, it's a possibility that he's not, and they're just lying. Now, have y'all seen any news reports that said that he was gone? Y'all let me know. We have, subscribers in here from Houston. Have you all seen anything on the news about Little Kim being found, demised? Because if he hasn't, is this their way of putting the word out that they want him demised so they can brush this under the rug? See, this even goes back to Boosie, y'all. And I'm going to tell y'all this. Now it's starting to make sense. There's some dirty cops in Houston that's helping these guys cover things up, just like it was some dirty cops in Dallas when they helped cover up what happened to Mo 3. Y'all saw how reports started coming up missing. If y'all don't know, Google it. Secretary of State office with reports was coming up missing. They erased database at the police department in Dallas. So you have to ask yourself this question now. Okay, and this is very important. Who was Boosie really paying off? Everybody thought he was paying people, because he had took out, he played a part in taking out Duke093. But was Boosie really giving Jay Prince that money? Was Boosie being extorted after he played a role in what happened with Duke093? Did he get extorted afterwards too? Because, see, y'all have to understand that the name of the game with the Prince's family is, the Prince of Darkness family, is they extort everybody. Anybody that has anything to do with them, they extort them. Even if you are part of a play with them and shit goes left, they turn around and extort you too. If you give me this amount of money, then, the footage will be erased, or this will be erased. Because y'all see how everything got brushed under the rug with Duke093. And you ain't heard a peep. Now, how can you be at a concert and there's no camera footage of when Boosie left out and when Duke093 left out and went to the garage at the same time? All of this should be in the footage. But it has been on the hush. And ask yourself this question. Did Boosie pay that? He said he had to come up with $1 million in 2 days. Did he sell all his cars and all this stuff so that he can pay Jay Prince? So Jay Prince could pay, he ain't doing this for nothing. Jay Prince probably asked Boosie for $1 million to clear his name, and so his name wouldn't be shown in the footage, and all kind of stuff of walking to the garage with Duke093. It's starting to make sense now. And at the same time, Jay Prince extorts Boosie, even though they all played a role in it, because they all planned it. Allegedly. Just think about this. Jay Prince turns around and gives some dirty cops or the people that handles the security in the building of, where the concert was, he pays them, just say $200,000 at that $1 million. So that they will erase any footage of, Duke093 walking to the garage with Boosie and them talking in the hallway. Think about Kanika Jenkins, how stuff got edited. Okay, y'all? If you can pay for people to, edit it and get rid of it, then you don't have to worry about the footage and all this stuff. I keep telling y'all, it's a reason why a lot of these, everybody is getting hit in blind spots and stuff like that. Because higher ups know where these blind spots are. Okay, y'all? So if Jay Prince gives the police $200,000 to brush this little crime under the, it ain't little, but brush it under the rug of Duke093. He ain't from here. He from Chicago. They always got stuff going on in Chicago anyway. People die all the time in Chicago. Oh my goodness, y'all. People die all the time in Chicago. So why should, big time celebrities, well, not big time because Boosie ain't all that big, but why should celebrities like Boosie and, Jay Prince go to jail for, this man being taken out going to their illegal gambling parties, okay, that the police allow them to do every Monday? and any other time they feel like it. And why should they go down over Duke? So you pay the cops or whoever to brush it under the rug and get rid of whatever evidence that they have on them. And Jay Prince gets to keep the other $800,000 in his pocket. Do y'all see how this works? And, you know, Jay Prince looks like the guy that handles business, but really he's just an extortioner. He extorts everybody. And it don't matter who all that's around him. Y'all think he ain't extorting Drake? Y'all think he's not extorting, you know, T.I. and all these other people? Everybody got to put something in the cookie jar for to be around them and be a part of this. This is how he has so much money to buy islands. Because let's just think about it, y'all. Rap-A-Lot Records haven't done nothing in a long time, y'all. So where is all his money coming from? Other than, you know, being a bully. And he finds simple-minded, you know, people like the Migos. And this is how it starts. You have to sit back and you have to wonder why Offset left the group. And, you know, they all put all these rumors, and they love to send you off. They put all these rumors off talking about it was over a female. Why? Offset gets, you know, his mingling and tingling on all the time. Even he has his wife help bring some mingling and tinglers to the table. So why would a big group like that break up over some mingling and tingling, y'all? Ask yourself this question. Did Offset walk away from this because he did not want to be there when it went down? And are they going to get back together? And I'm going to tell y'all this. Any Migos fans right now, that's going to be the topic of discussions. If they get back together, you know, they're going to be wondering who is going to, you know, be doing features with them. This is going to be huge. I want y'all to pay attention to the process. People are straight. I even wanted to go back and listen to some of the old Amigo stuff after he got taken out. So if I wanted to go back and listen to the first things that they started off doing, not the stuff that as time went on got so demonic, but if I wanted to go back and listen to it, what you think about all the other fans that has been keeping up with them for the longest? Their music is, you know, flying off the shelves, y'all. Okay, streaming like crazy right now. All of this is about money. And the record label, they makes money off of these deaths. They makes the most money off these deaths because they're the ones that holds the masters. So when the streaming go up, they pockets get fatter too. This is how this goes. I keep telling y'all this. I keep telling y'all. I showed y'all the pictures in their video showing y'all how they sit around the table and decide who's in and who's out. Think about everybody that just got taken out recently. They all had ties to the same circle of people. This is no coincidence, y'all. He said he was at home, Jazz Prince, when this went down. But you got somebody still at the party that has the same outfit on that you wore. Believe it or not, you know, they like this attention. This attention pumps them up. But see, they wasn't expecting it to backfire the way it did. Because each time they take out artists, they get sloppier and sloppier and sloppier, and you figures out the whole play. And see, that's where they went wrong at right now. So, like I said, if this guy was taken out, which I don't know for sure, because there's no proof yet, and if y'all got proof, let me know. But if this guy was taken out, they did it, allegedly. So that they could all point the finger at him. Look at how everybody's cases are getting dropped. And King Von was with the same people. All of them should have been charged. But King Von loses his life. And everybody is in the clear now. Pay attention. I think except for one person, and he's still probably going to be cleared too, if he haven't already. If this little Cam guy gets taken out, then, Jay Prince and them see this as them being cleared. This is how they see things. But oh boy, ain't 2022 something else, y'all. This has been the year of revealing. Now everybody is starting to see that mob ties are some lames, y'all. They're some sloppy, ignorant lames. This is what they are. What's so mob about putting a play in motion? When you go back to mob tie stuff on the movies and the shows that we have seen, they were like the Wild Wild West. It was man to man, battle to battle. It wasn't we're going to set up a play. Take this innocent person out that had nothing to do with nothing. And then everybody got to try to figure it out. And then the person that do it, or persons that do it, they get away with it. This is the new mob tie stuff there, y'all. This is why I keep telling y'all the real has to separate from the fake right now. Because the mob ties and all these industry hitters that like to put people in a little trap. Trap Boy Freddy and all of these people is not close to Jay Prince and them for nothing. When Mo3 was taken out, that was a trap too. They trapped him on an expressway. They took his toy out the car. His manager allegedly took his toy out the car and left him, like a little sheep in the middle of a bunch of wolves. Is this the new mob ties thing now, y'all? You take out an innocent person that has nothing to do with nothing. They're vulnerable. They can't fight back. They can't hit back at you. And you take this person out, and then everything gets brushed under the rug, and mob ties and everybody else, it make it look like, you can't mess with Houston. Do y'all see the play? And there's their 111 sacrifice for the beginning of November. I want y'all to pay attention to Gucci Mane too, y'all. Pay attention to Gucci Mane, because I talked about this. My day 1s, 2s, and 3s. Y'all already know I talked about this. I said Gucci Mane is coming up past tense. And the closer it's getting to 11/11, I'm starting to notice that Gucci Mane is starting to seem desperate, y'all. Gucci Mane seems like he's trying to give up a sacrifice so that he can get them people off his tail right now. And, his artists are starting to pay it attention. I just told y'all in the video that, Gucci Mane just dropped one of his artists because he wouldn't go to Houston. Was he the next sacrifice for November? And was Gucci Mane finna, get paid off of this guy getting taken out in Houston? And, his artist wasn't having it. His artist was not going to have it. His artist said, oh no, I'm not going to no Houston to do no shows. And he dropped him from the label. Why ain't fans talking about this? Why ain't people outraged at Gucci Mane for doing something like this? Because like I told you, it seems like an act of desperation. Why do you want to send your artist to Houston during this time when all this mess is going on in the first place? And you drop that artist just because he's worried about his safety? Starting to look like Gucci Mane getting a little desperate, don't he, y'all? And people around Gucci Mane better be careful. Because if Gucci Mane can't come up with a sacrifice this month, Gucci Mane is on the chopping block. I told y'all. I did the numbers. It's not looking good for Gucci Mane. And soon as it go down, if it goes down with Gucci Mane, his baby mama, she's set for life. She's already running 1017 pretty much anyway. Y'all see how the play is in motion? And Gucci Mane's wife, she started off with CMG, y'all. She started off with Yo Gotti. So y'all pay attention. Pay attention to the plays this month because they are doozies. Ain't no way in hell, y'all, that both of these hitters have ties in some kind of way, shape, or form to Jazz Prince, and this wasn't all a play to get this guy taken out. And people sound so crazy talking about, Quavo checked in, but his cousin didn't. If you were any type of uncle, you shouldn't even be taking your nephew somewhere that they got to check in like that anyway and put their life in danger. If you was any type of uncle to, Takeoff, you would have paid whatever he needed to pay for his safety. Even if he didn't. And, this is the biggest question that I have to ask because nobody is paying this attention. What was the reason? What was the reason? Y'all think about this. What was the reason for Takeoff to be there? If he, he was doing like he normally do, allegedly, with the trees. So I guess he's those type of person that, flaming up the trees every few minutes. But if he wasn't drinking, he wasn't enjoying himself because he wasn't drinking. He wasn't trying to get, messed up like, sloppy, slouchy. So if he wasn't drinking, if he wasn't gambling, why was he there? Ask yourself this question. If Quavo had already showed up and he was with security that was sitting in the back seat of the car, as you can see at the picture to the right, that was supposed to be his security, I guess, to watch his back while he's there. So what the hell was Takeoff there for? He was not indulging in anything. He wasn't gambling. He wasn't, he was out of place all that night. He was staying out of the way. And staying out of the way, he ended up being the target by two different people that's tied to Jazz Prince now. Two different people. One hanging out in the car with him, with Quavo and them and Jazz Prince. The other one dressed just like Jazz Prince. What are the odds of that, y'all? Y'all got to use your brain and pay attention to this stuff because, people are just acting as if, oh, Quavo didn't play a part, Quavo this, Quavo that. Quavo directed that video of Messy. And this whole damn thing is messy. And there's all kind of clues coming from that video of what was to come. If Quavo is loud and like to gamble and this and that and that and this, he already had his main right-hand man right here in the car with him. That was the one that was carrying a toy. So what the hell did he need his nephew there for? Other than to sacrifice him. And he wasn't even, he wasn't doing anything to show that he should have been there. But he ended up being the person that everybody pointing the toys at. And now they cleaning it up, trying to clean it up with all of these excuses. Talking about, oh, well, he took his body and put it in front of him. And that's why the other guy. See, they're making excuses now. Pay attention. They're making excuses now. For somebody that was a part of Quavo's entourage. The reason why one of his shells hit his nephew is because the other guy put him in front of him and he hit him in the head. No. It's just like I said in the first place. Takeoff was the target. He was the target. And I wonder where he got that name from in the first place. Because if you just think about the Migos, this is my last thing I'm going to say, but just think about the Migos. Think about each one of their names. Quavo, Offset, Takeoff. If you were in some kind of game and somebody put those three names on the board and they was like, one of these people are going to pass away, which one would you think that they would use for media coverage, for something big to happen on, a sacrificial day? Which one of their names makes sense to take them out and, mix all this mess up into some Illuminati mess? You know which one that I would pick? It would be Takeoff. And probably everybody else would pick that person too. Think about it. Think about his name. Okay, y'all? And this is why I tell y'all, they were feeding him street pharmacy stuff while he was there so that he would be numb when it went down. And it's as simple as that. He was the designated person in all these scenarios of, he put him in front of him so he could take. None of this makes sense. They said that the other guy, they went right here with the black on, that he closed his eyes and was hitting at them. Who the heck closes their eyes and hit at somebody? Y'all make it make sense. They said he didn't take his toy out until he saw, the one in the yellow had his toy pointed at Takeoff. We know that's a lie. He had his toy out. Before all this stuff went down, his toy was already out waiting. Now make it make sense to why his toy was already out waiting and his own nephew. Because they're saying that this is Quavo's brother, I guess. I don't know who he is. That for some people saying it's assistant. Some people are saying that Quavo's brother is the one that took out his own nephew. But either way it go, he's connected to Quavo. How in the world do his toy end up being the one that hit their nephew in the head? And, other people are saying that the hit to the torso, which could be the chest or stomach area, whatever, that came from the one in the yellow. This is what they saying. And when he fell over in front of the guy, he tried to put him in front of him. I keep telling y'all, I keep changing things up to make it sound good to y'all. But when it all boils down to it, both of these guys that were tied to Jazz Prince in some kind of way, dressed like him, in the car with him, whatever, hanging out with Quavo. Both of these guys, at the end of the day, were pointing their toy at Takeoff. And that's the most important part right there. All these other instances of trying to make stuff seem like it was this way and that way and that way, whatever. Both of these guys ended up pointing their toys at Takeoff. And he's the one that was taken out. Y'all. Pay attention to that. If you don't pay attention to nothing else. And pay attention to why this guy had on the same exact colors as Jazz Prince. He's one of the hitters. The other guy in the car with Jazz Prince, he's one of the hitters. Pay attention to the sloppiness of this mess. And when I tell you that Jay Prince put out that statement talking about y'all can't hide behind me, is he talking to his sons? Was he talking to him? Not the hitters. He was talking to his sons because now he want to back away from the situation. But at the same time, he's trying to help clean it up because, if it is true that this guy was taken out, I do believe they did it. And that's my personal opinion. But if he has not been taken out, and everybody's trying to hide him and this and that and that and this, when they need to call up, they need to call the FBI and go on and let him turn himself in. Because if they don't, it's a possibility that Jay Prince and them could send some people to get him if they found out where he is. And so you got to think about this too. Look at somebody right now that's still missing, that the police claim they let out of the jail by accident. Okay, Shondell. Y'all remember Shondell in Young Dolph's case? Nobody has mentioned this guy's name. Nobody. They ain't said he was taken out, nothing like that. And a lot of people think the police has him. So could the police have, could they already have Lil' Camp? And are they working with him? To strike a deal. Because if he was paid to take this guy out and he strikes the deal and tell who told him to do it, oh, he's going to get a good deal. Because this is something that the Fed's been wanting for a long time. The ones that's not crooked, they've been wanting Jay Prince now for a minute. And just think about this. This could get all of them locked up. This could get Jay Prince locked up. This got no dirt on them. He knows about what the whole was set up for Duke093 too. He was there. He's Jay Prince Jr.'s right-hand man. He knows a lot. He's the most wanted person right now in the world. I want y'all to think about that. Could the police already have him? Is they, working some kind of deal with him? And if somebody else is hiding him out, they got to be hiding him out for a reason if it ain't for the police. He has to worry about who's hiding him out. It's these people that's hiding him out, somebody that's trying to, collect the bag from Jay Prince them to hand him over to them. Or is they trying to work out something with the police so he can get a deal and fight this? But either way it go, he is going to, have to have some type of protection. Even if, he do a deal, or even if he goes to jail, this guy has to be protected now. He literally has to go into hiding. Do y'all see how this works? Do y'all see how every city is starting to get a RICO in major ways? I'm going to end this video, but we're going to pick up on this because this is important, y'all. Anyway, y'all, is this downfall of mob ties? Is there about to be a RICO? And is all of their asses about to go to jail? For not just, Takeoff, but Duke093. And y'all think about the cases that's coming forward now. Think about the others that hang around them and lose their money or win and they take them out too. Just regular everyday moles that's not in, the limelight. Just think about all the other bodies that they probably have stacked on stacked on stacked on stacked. Okay? This guy could possibly bring down the whole mob ties organization. And when you think about that now, you have to think about the fact that Finesse 2 Times was told to come there to that party to do a video. This is what Jay Prince Jr. wanted him to do. Come to the party and do a video. And he declined to come, y'all. Did he already know that something was a brewing and he didn't want to play no part in it? Okay, y'all? Think about this. It was one person that ended up not going to jail in Young Thug's whole situation that was with their crew. One person did not go to jail. Think about this. And that one person that went to jail, he mysteriously passed away. And everybody was trying to figure out, why did he pass away? He was out of the whole crew of the YSL team. He was the only person that did not go to jail, and they was not looking into him none whatsoever. And he passed away too mysteriously. So do Finesse know something, y'all? Is that why he did not go? And if the whole mob ties go down, is Finesse going to be the only one that don't get caught up in a mess? Think about this, y'all. Because, Drake wasn't even he wasn't even there that we saw of. But he is following people, unfollowing them, and all kind of stuff. Like he's confused on what to do. Everything Mob Tie's doing, he's doing. Drake too. And then, Drake just came out with some new music and he's dissing everybody. It's a distraction to get your man off of his team. Okay? and the things that they're doing out here. This is what they're doing. I just want to sit back and see if the police going to let this ride in Houston. Is they really for the people, or is they getting paid under the table, you know, by Jay Prince now? This is what I want to see. Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks so much for watching, y'all. Peace.